you or someone could be canceling some plans here. We have a message that brings an ending with death. And the following outcome card is isolation, or just being alone with your thoughts. Maybe you've got to take some time out. You could be canceling something. So death brings an ending, a quick ending here. And it comes through a messenger, someone reaching out. Could happen relatively quickly with the fire energy there. You may also be thinking about news that you've received and wondering what's going on, trying to shed more light on the situation, feeling like you're in the dark with the situation coming to a close and wondering, you know, I need to know more about it, with the knowledge of the Hermit card. Now, the focus we have is a Ten of Wands. You could be focused on money, finances, career, family, some sort of accomplishment here. Achievement could be coming through as well for you. That brings a sense of security with the Ten of Pentacles. On the love side, we have the, let's say we have the Page. I'm sorry, I think it's the Knight. I always confuse, but for the most part with this, I kind of align a little bit more with the imagery than the card, so this is irrelevant. And the World here. It's interesting. It's actually like you're getting the key to something new. So there's a door opening, and I feel like this is an invitation potentially. And there's something that you're not accustomed to that you could be a part of. It's like you've been given an opportunity here that could be coming through. And again, it's not something that you've been involved before. It's exciting. It could be relating to the Ten of Pentacles. So for instance, being a part of management, and here's those crew that's also managers up there. And now you're part of this special crew. Feels like an invitation, which is interesting because this is the love side, and I totally disregarded that it is the love side. Romantically speaking, well, you could be invited to meet someone's family, friends, and be a part of someone's intimate circle. Getting to know someone more as well is also coming through, because it feels like you have something important. This key, this is a big ass key that leads to somewhere again new and refreshing. And things will not be the same in a relationship. If you're single, there's a possibility of connecting with someone, having those conversations, and you have quite a bit to discuss. And maybe whatever these conversations lead to, it brings you and someone closer together, and there's an opportunity here. Some could be invited to travel as well with the Eight of Wands. This could represent communication at a distance too, because you do have the World, you do have the Swords energy, and the Eight of Wands is also lots of communication that could be again at a distance. And things happening very quickly when it comes to love. Feeling the strong emotions off the bat for someone is definitely a possibility. All right, what is the Ten of Pentacles about? High Priestess, some of you are focused on higher education with this combination. Some of you are learning things about family or work that you didn't know before, and basically increasing your overall knowledge. And it could be because of what you know and your energy as well, that you're being given some sort of opportunity here. The Ten of Pentacles, an elevation of status. I always get house hunting with this card too. I don't know why. Probably because the house back there being the focus, and it's like, is this the house that I want? Is this the view that I want? And that could be the case for some of you. General. Magician. So you are ending with the Hermit, so you're thinking about your next steps. The Magician has the ability to do what they want, and you're like, well, you know what? I still got everything I need in order to take a particular action. I just need to figure out how, when I should do this. So you could be taking that time out to kind of plan when you'll make a move. What's ending? Yeah. You may have actually started something up. You had a spark here because this is what's ending, the Ace of Wands. You started something up. Maybe it didn't quite work out, or it fizzled right away, just as quickly as it started up. And you're looking to kind of see can't speak, Jesus. You're looking to see what went wrong. Take the time to assess, figure out a new game plan, perhaps, and then start again. Because the Magician is like, you know what, I know I can do this. It didn't work the first time, maybe it didn't work the second time or third. Start it over, new plan, and I'll be initiating this once more. So I get the vibe of definitely not giving up. Just need to review, think about what went wrong, and figure it out for the next time. Love side. Well, you definitely have changes coming your way because we have death as the center here. So death is bringing an end to something in your life. And whatever that was is no longer going to be the case. And it opens up new opportunities for you that change what you're used to. And it could be any aspect of your life. And what's interesting, I think this death, whatever death is bringing, is sort of cleaning the slate for you. And it's nice. The energy around it is nice. I know you have Pan here, which is devil, but he's fun, he's playful in this card. General side, we have the Star and the Six of Cups. Now, I don't necessarily see you going back to the past. That's a possibility. Now, you could be revisiting an old location, an old home, an old friend as well, thinking about them, connecting with them over the internet with the Star energy. Just having a good time as well. I mean, Pan here, he looks a little crazy, I know, but he's having fun to me. Yeah, he has these people chained up. She's in a box, and he looks like a businessman, honestly. But I see this as having a good time. I don't care. This is just what I feel. And you may be chaining or aligning yourself to something here because it's a passion of yours, feeling connected to it. It may be attributed to the past there with the Six of Cups, but I feel like it's working for you, whatever that is. There's also a strong attachment that's coming through with Pan, the Six of Cups. Now, let me just go to love. We'll go back to that with the clarifiers. Love, we have the Queen of Wands and the Two of Wands and the High Priestess. If you're single, this is still quite single energy to me. This indicates that more than likely for the week, you're still going to remain single. Now, the Queen of Wands for some could represent you deciding or kind of planning out what to do to make your love life better if you're not happy with it. Two of Wands has a blank slate. She's like, empty canvas. I could do whatever. I could paint whatever I want. I could make whatever I want. So I think that that's a freeing energy for you. Like, you don't necessarily dislike being single is what's coming through. It gives you more time, more energy, more freedom to do what you want as the Queen of Wands would. And you feel like you're in control of your love life. But anyway, I do feel like you taking initiative and thinking about the methods in which to potentially meet a person. That could be something that you're gearing towards. And in the High Priestess, in some cases, you're learning about another person or several people, not committing. I don't see commitment. In other cases, I see some of you, especially females, still remaining like elusive and just being mysterious and out of reach for some. You may get complaints from others like, where are you? I can never reach you. Like, well, I'm doing my own thing. I don't want to spend time with you. That could be the vibe that you feel because she's quite happy in her environment. She's not with anybody. She's in her energy, high intuition, maybe focusing on something that she wants to learn, like painting or whatever it may be, and doing what she wants. These two, I feel, are strongly, strongly independent. So you more than likely are enjoying the independence that you have. Now, if you're in a partnership, that's interesting because they still have that independence. That doesn't really change. But I think that there is something about your relationship where you're figuring out, well, what do I want my relationship to be? Or what do I want to do? What do I want to plan out? This could be as simple as, what do I want to do? What should we do this weekend? It may or may not incorporate your partner with the High Priestess here. Some of you could be going to a magic show or something like that with this energy. I mean, even she's a bit mystical there, as is the High Priestess. Otherwise, even if you're in a relationship, I see you choosing to either be on your own, do something that you like, maybe be with one friend. The Queen of Wands could also represent a friend that you're choosing to hang out with and have like a girl or guy thing. Death. Well, see, death is definitely disconnecting from something emotionally. That's being cut out. It's not easy. It never is. Death usually comes with mourning. Even the Eight of Cups, for me, tends to be an emotional card because its connection is to 8 cups. So there's quite a bit of emotion that's been built up. And this person's turning away. So you're walking away from something here. What are you walking away from? Seems like it's a person, actually. Doesn't have to be romantic, though. You could be disconnecting from a friend, a business partner, Pentacles, job as well. Maybe going off on your own, starting your own business. Two of Cups. Well, it's kind of indicating that it may be romantic or just there's quite a bit of heavy emotions involved. It's definitely a partnership that's coming through as what you're cutting out. General. Two of Swords. Well, you are a bit tied up in this Two of Swords here. So there may be something that needs to happen, and they don't look comfortable. This one doesn't look comfortable at all. There may be something that needs to happen, but not quite yet. Now's not the time. You could be thinking about it with a star. A star is a passive energy for me. And you're thinking about, you know, a connection or a good event from the past, a situation from the past. Just having memories here that you're reflecting on, and somehow these memories may influence the now. You may be too attached or too close to something to make any sort of moves with the Two of Swords. What is the Six of Cups? Oh my goodness. This reflection comes with hurt. It's actually not showing up as easy to reflect on this, to think about it. It brings up old wounds as well. Some of you could be looking towards healing those old wounds with the star energy. What's Pan about? Pan is showing up to be a strong, strong desire, an emotional desire you have that you are attached to, which is what? I'm terrible at shuffling these cards. Money, work, career, home and family, things of that nature. Maybe you want a family, maybe you want a better career position where you're at the top of your game, top of a company, whether it's your own or just someone else's, and you go up the ranks. You could feel that dedication to building something up till you achieve the Ten of Pentacles. You may just not know how to get there yet. I don't feel like you're there yet with the Two of Swords. Why the Two of Swords? There's conflict. There's things to resolve. Maybe people in the way as well. Many opinions to circumvent here with the Five of Wands energy. How does the general resolve, even though we have the outcome of the Devil? Well, there's some big shit that's probably going to happen and go down this week. It's going to bring about change. It may be your own creation because this could be what you want and you go for it. You shake things up, whatever that may mean. All right, let's go love before I use up all the cards in general. Sun. So, I mean, this is happy energy. And even the cards, except for the High Priestess in terms of color, they feel quite light, energized, invigorated. As do you. And that's, you're having fun, regardless of whether or not you're single or you're coupled. Even though as a couple, I think you're having a lot of fun on your own or with a friend. Okay. Daughter of Pentacles, potential communication coming your way, an opportunity as well that may involve money here. A gift as well could be coming your way. What's the Two of Wands? What choice? And the Daughter of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Well, I think I've said it for different signs. She's pregnant in this photo. Some of you can be making a choice about having a child, and that's single or coupled. Maybe you want to be a single parent. Maybe you don't want to have a relationship and just be on your own and have a child. Maybe that's what you're thinking about this week. I know it feels like a major decision, but we make big decisions every week. So, or we could make big decisions any given week. Some of you have an invitation that you're contemplating here, or a reach out. You're contemplating being involved, putting more time into someone. That could be the Queen of Wands. She's very interesting. She's also someone who likes to be outgoing, be out and about, and maybe they're inviting you places and you're choosing, do I want to go? Do I not? With the High Priestess, it leans towards being a bit solo though, but let's see. Quite a bit of feminine energy as well. And this vibe of taking care of yourself. And doing what you want. What's the Sun? Four of Wands. We introduce other people. We have hands here around a little pot, a little campfire of sorts. So, in some cases, I just see, again, you enjoying your home, your people, what you want to do feels very important. It's like you feel very important when it comes to love this week. Others, some of you may have recently chosen to purchase a home that's somehow tied to your romantic life with a partner. Maybe you put most of the money into it, but this could be having people over and celebrating that. Some of you kids are a factor. There are kids here. She's pregnant as well. This could be being kept a secret for now with the High Priestess. Even though you know what's going on, maybe even your partner doesn't know. Maybe you're going to tell them at a particular time and there's an event for it with the Four of Wands. All right, I want one quick overall for you. Seven of Pentacles. Throughout the week, you'll be taking a pause as to what you accomplished, taking your time, evaluating as well. And again, we got a bit of a solitary vibe because maybe you got some thinking to do or things to take care of that doesn't need to involve anyone else for the time being. You may find yourself waiting for something as well, waiting for something to come in or for change to come in, which I think will happen considering the Tower was eventually one of the clarifiers. So if the Tower doesn't show this week, it might be the week after because it was like the fifth or so clarifier.